Today is Monday, January 20th, 2020, and I'm at 1329 Longcrest Road, standing on a 3-tab composition shingle. We have one layer with felt, does not have drip edge. In a moment, I'm going to get our pitch gauge up. We have 512s. 512s. This is probably a 3. A 2. And this back offset is a 1. So 1, 2, and a 5. Something to note about these two slopes here, we have a shingled system, and they are not pitched steep enough to have shingles on them. Without tripling over the felt, tightening the rows, or having an ice and water shield underneath. You could also go with a modified bitumen. That's just like a roll roofing, a peel and stick TPO. Just not this product on this pitch without taking extra precautions. So this is improper, and you can see that they've been chasing leaks here. Also, our counter flashing is not done properly either. So there's a few different things here. Pitch is too low to have this product on it. Our counter flashing here, it's very likely lipping here and kicking right back under. So this, our tarp here, they're just trying to catch the low spots, but all in all, it's these entire slopes here. As far as creased or broken, I'm not seeing anything of that. The roof system actually has a fair amount of integrity in it. This low slope being the oldest here, but our main system looks to be in fairly good condition integrity wise as the shingles go. It's just no foresight in the application of this. Again, would want a nice barrier underneath the shingles if you're going to shingle it. And also we see that these protrusions are not flashed properly. It's flashed almost on top of a keyway here, and then just a lot of sealant applied at this pipe jack. Front slope, again, flashed right on top of a keyway. A long exposure here, so this is an improper flashing of this pipe jack to start with, and instead of reflashing, they went all around it with sealant to try to stave off the problem, and then eventually went back with a tarp. And as you can see, it actually holds the water if you don't put the tarp on correctly, which the tarp is just face nailed and is not underneath the shingle. So right here, the water can get right underneath. The best course of action in this area would have been to just reflash this pipe jack, and I probably wouldn't have seen the problems that we're seeing. We also, when they put this system on, it looks like they did not change out a few pieces of decking. You can see a few dips here, especially on this front slope. And this is actually just a different shade. Came out a lot kind of funny. Could have actually been a ridge cap shingle, a charcoal. But all in all, have a fair amount of integrity in the actual system. It's just the application of these products that is the biggest detriment to this roof system. Of course, we have both of our turbines bagged, which eventually will lead to heat buildup if those are not let loose. And if I was installing this, I would have moved these flashings off of each other. It's likely that because these flashings are so close to each other, whenever you put a fastener through and you don't flash them perfectly, it's just a potential point of intrusion here. Again, all in all, fair amount of integrity, not seeing any type of storm damage here, just poor install. But that is the roof, and that will conclude this inspection.